are just incredible. To hear the animals, to hear the wildlife, and to be a part of this is one of those things that it's hard to explain unless you're here. Just listen. It's truly incredible. Here is the lovely patch that I did over the weekend. I used a glue that I wasn't used to on this PVC, and it didn't seal very well, so I tried to seal it with something else. I'm gonna try one more ghetto patch job, and if that doesn't work, I have to tear this whole thing out and completely redo it. That's just part of the game when you're using things you're not used to and you don't know how they're going to react. And so I used a white PVC glue, whereas I normally use hot blue glue, and it always seals even when things are slightly damp, or I've even used it while water is still running through the pipe. I've been able to plug pipes. And so I will not use that kind of pipe glue anymore. So we'll get this guy turned off here. We'll let him drain down for a little bit, because within the next 3 weeks, all of this is getting new water lines out here. All of this will be going away. So we're just trying to put a Band-Aid on this until we get all of the new lines and everything ready to go. What we're doing now is all of these bumps and humps and lumps down here inside of the actual hole, we need to smooth these all out. That way we can start flood irrigating this, and then we're gonna start the compaction process. Another good morning, time to go. Got that smile upon my face, 'cause there's excitement in the chase, this I know. Yeah, I'm going for the ride and find myself, I am alive, and I soar. All right, we're back at my house, and we are loading up the little truck right here. We've got to travel north about 3.5 hours to go grab another triple gutter connect. It's about 10,000 square feet, and it's full of tables. We're gonna be leaving tomorrow morning between 4 and 5. So it is gonna be a serious journey. And I finally got a new treat right here. We got the new GoPro 10. If you watched the last video, you knew that I lost my camera. Super bummed about that. We don't know where it went. It just completely disappeared one day when we were out filming. All right, it's just after 4:30, and we are getting ready to head up north. The guys are gonna be here in just a few minutes, and we are gonna take off. We have made it up to Olson's Garden Center. We're gonna be doing a tour on this place to just really learn what they do, how they do it, why they do it. That way, when we're setting up our greenhouses and all of our automation, the things in the future, what we wanna do, we'll have a better idea of what to do. How do you feel?
As long as you're right.
Ready to go?
Ready to.
We got Ryan, and we've got Lee Larson here. He's our ball seed salesman. He'll take all your money, watch out. As we're walking through this, the audio went bad, so we're gonna do a voiceover. Now, Chris was super awesome. He showed us through the entire greenhouse. As you can see as we're walking through right now, they have tons of pottery, tons of beautiful houseplants, massive section, just everything you can think of. It was just set out really nice. And when we got to go outside, it was, oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. There was so many different varieties of plants. The way that they had it laid out, it just felt really welcoming, and it was really fun to get to see all the different mechanics that they had at the greenhouses. So these are the automated systems that let the walls go up and down, and in here they had pony walls so the wind can't blow and hit the plants, and it helps keeps little critters out from eating. Now this is another house. I love the hanging baskets. And these watering systems that they have were different than what I've seen before. So we're probably going to get something just like this. Much cheaper than a boom system, very effective. These are some starts that they had. And this is the brand new seeding system that they just bought. We'll probably end up getting one of these also. It's so incredible to watch how precise and how effective the system is. It seeds it. It drops this vermiculite on it just perfectly every time, and then it comes through its little tiny watering table. So it's a perfect system literally almost every single time. But they have some absolute beautiful hanging baskets. all different types of varieties of colors. Chris and Lee were incredibly helpful, and it was well worth coming up to this Olsen. That was really cool. I'm super excited. Chris was an awesome guy, super open to help me with the new greenhouses and how we're getting everything set up. So we'll definitely be in touch with him. And now we're headed up to Cascade Shadows and we're gonna start tearing that greenhouse down. We just made it up to the greenhouses, and what's crazy is when we pulled these down right here, there wasn't horses here. They've got horses that they just moved over here. We are gonna be tearing that huge greenhouse down right there. So in the mix of chaos, as always, you think one thing's gonna happen in life and another thing changes. Now this greenhouse, I thought it was a triple connect. It's actually 5 greenhouses together. And B, it was supposed to be completely empty. Talked to the people, we're coming up here today. Is completely loaded with flowers. So right now we have the choice to either whine and complain about it or we start tearing crap down. So we are literally gonna park the truck somewhere right in this area. We're getting our drills out and we're ripping this thing down. Literally right from the beginning, something crazy that's going on. So inside of the greenhouse, typically all of these things are bolted together. Well, not this side, not this side, not that. This whole thing has been welded together. My guess is because they put a door in here after the fact. So we'll be getting the grinder out and grinding off those because this won't fit inside of the semi-trailer. The grinder is definitely not gonna work. It's gonna take forever. So we're putting on the Sawzall blade and gonna see if we can cut through it with this guy. That was much better. What I'm doing now is all of these poles that go all the way down the entire thing, they've welded them on. So I'm gonna have to cut them at about every 50-foot mark on every single one. That way we can slide them out and slide them back into the 53-footer semi when it gets here. That is always sketchy every time one of those falls, especially holding a Sawzall in one hand and a camera in the other hand. Rah! Did I scare ya?
Nah, I saw you.
Dang it! All right, we're making some pretty sweet progress. Things are really starting to drop. That was crazy. So we just did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Were those heavy, Cole?
Yeah, they were heavy.
Dustin, were they heavy?
Sad to admit they were.
Oh, wow. It's impressive. If Dustin says something heavy, that means it's really heavy. All right, it's the 4 p.m. checkup and we are starting to make some pretty good progress. We've got almost all of the water hoses coming down from the top. Dustin's an animal here. All of these guys are all trashed. Can't really save them because they're just all over the place and there's holes in them. Ow! And it just makes it really hard. You don't want to set up an entire new greenhouse and put old hoses in where you could be leaking, they could be sprayed, just all kinds of chaos. You just need to do all new hoses in the greenhouses. Wait, what are you doing?
Pulling pipe.
Oh. There we go. All right, watch out. Yet another thing unexpected, where the fans were along this side on the greenhouse, they've all got these little welds on them probably to hold up the weight. That's what my only guess would be. And so we're having to grind off each and every spot weld. Thankfully, they are going pretty quick, and it's moving along. And Dustin is having a blast on that forklift. Hopefully, we can make that forklift our forklift. We'll see how that turns out. All right, it's 8 p.m. the first night. We got some serious work done. We got all of the irrigation pulled out, all the pipes across the top. This whole wall came out. All of the fans are on the other side where the semi is gonna come. We got most of the bolts off the front here, and almost all of these are welded, and on the other side, every single one is welded. They never wanted this thing to come apart, ever. The journey goes on and on. Life is truly amazing when you get to spend time with Grandma. She'll wake up at 5:30, make you sausage, pancakes, and eggs. Truly amazing. She even sets the plates out like your kings. It's an incredible time we get to spend with our grandmas, even though it may be short. She treats us like kings when we're working extremely hard. We're so blessed to have Grandma Pete in our life.
First to let us stay in our home.
Thank you for all you do. We love you. We hope to see you again soon. I'm like, no. And it like went like this, and then stopped right. Oh, this is amazing. We are here the next morning. It is Thursday. This whole greenhouse, we are hoping by the end of today is on the ground. The semi should be here sometime today. Well, something really interesting just happened. The owner showed up and did not have the politest feel, and after lots of talking, said that the salesman that he hired to sell all of this did not have the agreement that I thought, and we are going home. So all of this work was for the education of knowing what we want and what we don't want in our greenhouses. And I am probably going to buy my own bender and build all of my own greenhouses, minus we still have those 4 big ones that we already took down from here, and we're just gonna be our own greenhouse builder. Here we go. Back in St. George on the tractor here. We are working on this side is pretty low over here, and this side is pretty high over here. So we're taking some of this dirt right here, and you can just kind of see some of my scoops here, and we're just pushing it down over to this corner. We're gonna flood irrigate this thing tonight. That way we get as much water as we possibly can in here and really get that soil tamped down quite a bit. About 90% flat on this area. You can still see it is just a slightly bit lower over here in the corner. It does look a lot smoother though, and we are gonna get the irrigation ready to do a full flood down here. That way it'll help compact it. Got the hose on there. It does look a lot better.
Be a fun swimming pool.
The property is fed by 2 15-inch lines that are buried right here.
I think that was.
Give her a kick. Well, Well, the reason why we always do a walk around on our truck and trailers before we go anywhere is this. So we will be changing a tire before anything happens this morning. Now, when challenges happen, it's really nice when you have an amazing team or Dustin that can really just dive in. We got the tire changed and we're back off to work. Goodbye. All right, it's Friday. It is late in the day. We were just finishing up on one of the last big construction projects that we have going, and we just went and got the concrete for the corner post of the greenhouses. So we're gonna be digging out this hole here, this hole here. We're gonna be getting our corner posts in. Ugh. Oh my gosh.
On that part,
yeah. This stuff is really heavy to do one-handed. Holy cow. And the final post will be right here. This is going to be greenhouse O. Run over there and turn the gas off. It's okay. Okay, this is off right here anyways. I think we're okay. I didn't like that thing anyways. Oh wait.
Why?
He didn't fall for that. After he ran over the tank, he knew I was gonna be messing with him. There he is again. He's escaped. Is that your baby? Is that your baby? Holy cow, the lake is full. Okay, just kidding, it's not really a lake. Dustin just got back with all of the pipe for our first greenhouse and enough to do the corners and the rest of those greenhouses. That is some thick pipe. Now we're going to strap these tie downs somehow on this, somehow on that, and pick it way up in the air. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, so this is going to work. We just need to get better straps. It's Saturday. We let the pond, not really a pond, we let the foundation completely fill. Let me show you what it looked like. Literally, it looks like a pond. We've got everybody in their swimsuits. Whoa, what's going on, buddy? What's wrong, buddy? Are you stuck? I'm gonna walk down here and see. This is cold. I have a feeling it's gonna be freezing. Yeah! Oh my gosh! I literally just sunk up almost to my knee. It is so cold. Come on. Well, that's really deep, okay? Wow! Oh.
Eva, are you ready to go?
Yeah. This is so fun! Let's go!
Is that fun, Eva?
Ava. Oh no! Ava, are you ready? Okay, say go. Woo! Yeah!
Is that fun? We'll do it again? Lily gets it out. That was like slow motion on a regular camera. Trust me.
Hey buddy, ready?
Yeah.
Dad might need to give you some more water, buddy. I don't think you're gonna go very far. Dad needs some assist.
You gotta.
You did it. That's where we just had a whole bunch of fun.
Ah, it's so nice, right?
There you go. Good job. Keep spinning. Slow down, slow down, slow down. I can't see what I'm spraying. Hey,
Getting warm. Feel better?
Yeah.
Now that you're nice and warm?
Yeah.
This week has truly been amazing. We've had complete highs, complete lows, and literally every emotion in between all of it. We were able to make some serious progress with the building's foundation and the water. We're going to be moving forward. We'll see you on the next video.